Good morning, everybody. My name is Logan Gaskill. I'm the Vice President of Human Resources, and I'd like to welcome everybody here today. This is a tremendously exciting day for us and the community. You know, opening the MGM National Harbor Employment Center is a huge milestone for us. It really kicks off our hiring. And as you all know, we're going to be hiring about 3,600 employees over the course of the next several months in 100 different type of job classifications. So there really are opportunities for everyone who's looking for opportunities with National Harbor, and we are thrilled to start meeting and getting to know all of the candidates and hiring people to become a part of our team. This center is going to serve several purposes. It's an employment center for people to come apply for positions. We will use this facility to conduct interviews, select our team. We will also use this facility to train our team. We're partnering with Prince George's Community College on our dealer school to train dealers to come get employment opportunities at MGM National Harbor, and that's going on as we speak. And we couldn't be more thrilled with the partnership. So I'd like to thank everybody for coming today, and I will turn it over to Bill Boasberg, our General Manager. Thank you.
Good morning. Well, 6 months to this day, about 6 months ago, we did our topping off, and I think it was 0 degrees that day. So what a great day, and what a great day to kind of kick off. You know, what's most exciting about this project is our hiring. So you know, we thank everyone for coming. I want to start by acknowledging our distinguished guests here with us today. From our construction contractors to our community partners, this employment center would not have been possible without your partnership and support. First, I'd like to thank Guilford Construction, the lead contractor on this project. They're a veteran-owned company and minority business enterprise here in Prince George's County, Maryland. Guilford Construction represents our continued commitment to work with locally based, diverse-owned businesses, and they are one of 125 MBEs engaged on our project. MGM Resorts International is investing over $1.3 billion to develop MGM National Harbor. But it also takes a strong community to support a project of this scope and scale. So I would like to acknowledge and thank the state of Maryland and Prince George's County community members, leaders, and elected officials for their roles in making this historic project a success. Joining us today is Honorable Senator Anthony Muse, our state senator from District 26. Welcome, Senator. We would like to extend a warm welcome to our friends from Prince George's County. Joining us today, our County Executive, Rashawn Baker. I'm not sure if Rashawn's made it here, but I think he's will be joining us shortly. Council Member and Vice Chairperson Danielle Glaros. Welcome. And Council Member of District 8, Obie Patterson. Thank you.
And Tony Knotts.
Delegate Tony Knotts, welcome. Also joining is Dr. Charlene Dukes, President of Prince George's Community College, and we thank Dr. Dukes for your partnership on our Dealer School initiative, and we look forward to continuing to work with you to help prospective job candidates establish the skills they need for position in gaming and hospitality. The building you see before you was once Thomas Addison Elementary School. The school building has been empty for nearly 5 years now, and Prince George's County officials and MGM National Harbor reached an agreement early on to restore this 24,000 square foot building that sits on just under 7.5 acres of land. And now, with all the renovations complete, we're able to make good use of this building once again in order to recruit and train the workforce needed to run this luxury resort. And that's the fun part of our job. Now I'd like to turn it over to Lorenzo Creighton for some remarks. Lorenzo is the president and CEO of MGM National Harbor. I've known Lorenzo for 20 years. Yes, we met at a very young age. But I've been lucky to call him for a friend for many years and enjoy working alongside with him every single day. So Lorenzo?
Thank you, Bill. Thanks, Bill. I really appreciate the opportunity to come up and make a few comments here. First of all, I'd like to thank the National Harbor team, the regional team. They've done an excellent job in executing this project. And I also want to express, gratitude to the politicians who came here today, our partners in this process. Now, we are building a one-of-a-kind luxury resort in MGM National Harbor to welcome our guests from around the Washington, D.C. metro area region and visitors from around the country and around the world. Now, I remember when I first drove around the county and looked at our site and then saw this site, and I said, I need that building because its proximity to the project, and I knew that we would be here in a short period of time, and that came very quick. It was over 3 years ago. MGM National Harbor is proud to be a job creator with more than 2,000 construction workforce jobs generated during construction and an operational workforce, as Bill mentioned, of over 3,600 employees when the resort opens. Now, additionally, MGM National Harbor has opened the door to business opportunities for hundreds of local and regional businesses who have provided services for us at all phases of this project and will continue to provide services through operations. These are some of the core values which our company's culture is built on. We have a long-standing commitment to diversity and inclusion, as well as philanthropy and service to our communities. Our commitment to service is the ideal on which we build our guest service philosophy and deliver memorable entertainment experiences in the communities in which we do business. The guest experience that we want to provide brings us back to why we're here today. It starts at our employment center. This will be a training ground for our future employees to establish the kind of customer service that makes our guests want to return again and again. And now it's my pleasure to again, mention our political friends that are here today. Councilman Patterson, Delegate Tony Knotts, Councilwoman Glaros, and Senator Muse. And I think Senator Muse is up next. Is that correct? Senator Muse, please come up.
Good morning. And it is a good morning, right? It beats 0 degrees, right? It's a good morning. I want to thank you for coming out on a Monday morning to celebrate with MGM National Harbor for the opening of their employment center. And what a center it is. This is awesome. Wouldn't you agree? It is very awesome. I want to thank Mr. Gaskell, Vice President of Human Relations for MGM, and Mr. Boasberg, General Manager, and I always honor my political colleagues because they are those who help us to be the team that we are. And so the county executive, I'm sure, is on his way with Sharon Baker, Councilman Patterson, and Delegate Knotts. I'm so grateful that you came all the way down from your district down here because we are all Prince George's County. Would you give them a hand again? We are all a part of one Prince George's County. Dr. Dukes, you've done a tremendous job, and you always do with the students. Mr. Creighton and the president and the COO of MGM, thank you for keeping your word. And let me say, it is no secret I was skeptical about this whole project, and we sat down in a room together and talked before this happened, and I said to him, if the citizens allow you to come, we really expect certain things to happen in our community. And he said to me, if the citizens allow us to come, we will make a difference. And I said to him, okay, I'm gonna hold you to that. And you know what? You kept your word, which is evident by what we're doing here today. I think that's very important and that's very significant. I hope you think that as well too. I am also excited to hear all the goals of the Employment Center outlined by Mr. Boasberg, and I look forward to the opportunities that this community will be able to take advantage of for everybody to see. I'm extremely happy, again, that the promise of making certain that not only would MGM bring jobs to Prince George's County, but they would be training persons, they would be investing persons, and investing in this building and what symbolism it is. That which used to be a school that which taught persons how to be able to get a job and to prepare them for life. Now we have a place that sits here that actually gives the opportunity for those who want to come and to learn and to be a part of what will be a vastly growing place. And so I'm grateful for that. When you ask persons in our community, what do you need? They say jobs, jobs, jobs. And I'm grateful that I'm able to say that we have in this community the very wonderful potential again for jobs, jobs, jobs. So thank you all for your commitment. Thank you for what you did. And we're looking forward to a wonderful relationship. Good morning to you again. It is a great day.
Thank you, Senator, for those words. So with that, we have a few more speakers, and I'll introduce them as they come up in order. We are lucky to have Vice Chair of the County Council, Ms. Glaros, with us today. Then Councilmember Peterson will show up, and then we'll end with Dr. Dukes before we have our ribbon cutting. So please, come on up.
Good morning. I just got to step in the shade, so it feels a little luxurious over here. So I will try to not keep my remarks too long, but it is a beautiful day in Prince George's County, and beautiful things are happening across the entire county. And as Senator Muse remarked, I'm honored here to be here, both as the Vice Chair for the County Council. I also am the District 3 representative, so I drove in from the Riverdale Park area this morning and got to see, like I always do when I'm coming down here, the building of MGM Resorts pop out of the skyline, because the skyline's not only changing here in South County, it is changing in College Park, and it will change in the future at Largo when we deliver the Regional Medical Center. And that's what we're doing across the entire county. I want to bring you warm greetings on behalf of all of my colleagues on the Prince George's County Council and Chair Davis, who is unable to join us today. It is my pleasure to be here with Senator Muse, my council colleague, Obie Patterson, who represents this district incredibly well. I want you all to know that. He advocates incredibly well on your behalf. And to celebrate the official grand opening and ribbon cutting for the MGM National Harbor Employment Center. I'd also like to take a brief moment to thank MGM National Harbor executives. Logan Gaskill, Logan, thank you. Bill Bosberg, Bill, and President and COO Lorenzo Crichton, thank you all for your investment here in Prince George's County. Your partnership, your continued commitment to supporting Prince George's County and our residents shows in the work that you're doing, the project you are building out of the ground, and the project that's behind me in the employment center we opened today. Projects like MGM National Harbor provide enormous economic benefits and position our county as the place to be in the region. Most importantly, this project will create local jobs for many of our residents. This is critical because every new job created in Prince George's County stimulates our local economy with payroll dollars, with increased demand for goods and services, and a broader commercial tax base. Now let's multiply that by 3,600 jobs, and you can sort of get the idea of how big this project is for this county and this region. And MGM is not just hiring employees, they're investing in our local workers, training them for a successful career. As Logan mentioned, it's 100 different types of job opportunities that are going to be through this resort. And they're ensuring that they are prepared to share in the wealth and benefits of major projects like MGM. I also really want to thank our community college partners and Dr. Charlene Dukes, because their leadership also has been a critical partnership to this whole project, and particularly their work with the culinary arts up at the college to make sure that we have people trained to be working in the best restaurants here in Prince George's County at MGM Resorts and other locations throughout the county. 2 years ago, the County Council voted on a historic community benefits agreement. It included the investment here, which I now understand is about $5 million investment here in this project, and you'll see it when you have a chance to walk through it. I got a sneak peek just a little bit ago. As part of that agreement, there was the investment in this school that you see behind me, but there was also an investment that 40% of the positions when this resort opens will be Prince George's County residents. I also want to thank all of my community members who are here today, particularly those who've been working behind the scenes on this project. We don't do anything in Prince George's County without all of us together. As Senator Muse mentioned, we are truly one Prince George's County. And that's why the County Council is also incredibly focused on making sure that we continue to drive growth here in Prince George's County and continue to make us a competitive leader in the region. So I want to stop there and thank you all again for coming out today. For those who are going to walk through these doors and find a new opportunity that's going to help them grow in their community and raise their families, or those who've retired and are working on their second job, I want to thank you ahead of time for all the work you're going to do on behalf of showcasing Prince George's County, because every employee at MGM is going to put a phenomenal face on this county, and we're glad that you're here today. So thank you again, MGM National Harbor. Congratulations on this important milestone. Thank you all.
Well, good morning. All right. This is a great morning. Let me also thank all of you for coming out this morning to celebrate what I will consider an additional jewel for Prince George's County. And just want you to hold on and remember that, because in the not near to future, we hope that you'll be coming back for some additional jewels that will be taking place in Prince George's County. And I too would like to thank MGM for bringing us the state-of-the-art training facility. It's because of your investment, our community will be better. And certainly we know that, that through this investment, we hope that you will have many great returns as well. So I'm just going to be very brief. I think the Vice Chair has pretty well given you a layout of the land as it relates to what we're doing on the County Council. I would just like to say that let us take pride in this great facility, and as we move forward, let's go out and tell the world that yes, Prince George's County is the place to be. Thank you very much and have a great afternoon.
Good morning. It is a great day in Prince George's County, but it's a hot one too, particularly if you're sitting or standing out there, so shade is good. You know, the Prince George's Community College has been a partner with MGM almost from the beginning, MGM National Harbor. And quite frankly, I know that we're all on first name basis, because we see what a true partnership can bring when we talk about serving the residents of Prince George's County. So our goals were really common. They were to create a comprehensive curricula and a strong training platform to help people develop the skills that they need for the 3,600 jobs that will be available soon upon the opening of this resort. As with all of our programs at the college, we focus on preparing students to add value to their companies and their organizations, and to do it right from the beginning. So the graduates from the Hospitality Express program last fall had the opportunity to earn nationally recognized industry certifications from SafeServe, TIPS, START, Bring Your A Game, and customer service. They were prepared to hit the ground running and contribute from the very beginning. We worked hand in hand with MGM to craft the dealer school curriculum to meet their specific needs. And although this training requires individuals to obtain a particular set of skills, it will result in the hiring of nearly 700 dealers when the casino opens. So it's an exciting time. It's not just a great day in Prince George's County, it's an exciting time to live and work in Prince George's County. I think that our residents are feeling the energy from this alliance, and they're buying into it. And just as the casinos of the patrons of this MGM resort and casino will come from all walks of life, so do the people who attend Prince George's Community College. The 44,000 students we serve are first career individuals. They're young people who are looking to transform the lives of the communities where they live. They are more seasoned people who are looking at changing careers and entering potentially an entire new work life. So there's something different for everyone, and it's different from anything that they may have ever done before. So we're proud to be aligned with MGM National Harbor, a partner who is just as passionate about the success of our students as we are. Thank you so much, and thank you all for the partnership.
Thank you, everybody, for those remarks. I'd like to acknowledge another guest who showed up, Delegate Chris Valderrama. Thank you for being here today. So once this program concludes, after we have the ribbon cutting ceremony, we'll be going inside. I'll be doing some tours for people who want to walk through the facility, so we're excited for that. But for now, will all of the speakers please come up for an opportunity, photo opportunity for the ribbon cutting?
And then there you go. Thank you. Here we go. Hold it. Is everybody ready for the real cut? Okay, cut. One, two, let me go again, and then on three. Cut, cut, cut.
Woo! Get your pizza in
MBA.
Do we get to keep the scissors? No.
No. You probably
Just
get
joking. These are nice. These are dangerous. Sure. Thank you so much.
It's always
All right,
better the
great.
second time around.
Retail, and the hotel tower actually kind of pokes into the conservatory a little bit. So when you're standing here, and you'll be able to stand in the conservatory and look up that kind of point of the hotel.
Now, Lorenzo, this is what we asked for.
It's incredible.
So remember we talked about Bellagio
That's right.
and the conservatory in Bellagio. This is much nicer, and this is a two-level conservatory with that view of the tower. The tower comes all the way down into with the restaurants and the retail space. I mean, it is phenomenal.
You can actually see this is the hotel check-in up here. So you'll be able to look down into the conservatory from the second floor, and there'll be a lobby bar up here on the second floor. So you'll be able to look down. It'll be functional, 2 stories. It's going to be pretty phenomenal, we think.
And they'll have that change out. And the neat thing about it is you know, Bellagio, that conservatory is one of the top visited places in Vegas. So this one will be nicer.
So you go to the 23rd, 24th floor, you can see all the way into DC. You're looking down the Potomac. When the sun sets, it's phenomenal. I mean, it's, and then looking in the Prince George, it's beautiful. There's not a bad view in the place. It's exciting.
And there's only 2 seats.
In the school. So they were left by the students who initially originally moved to school here. And what we did is we partnered with 2 other elementary schools to have those students continue to build, make some more tiles. So all the way down this hallway, we have tiles on either side of the wall. And we just thought it was a nice tie back to the original Anderson School. And we just wanted to kind of give it that same feel from when it was to school.
Some of them look like they go back to the 70s and the 80s.
Wow. That
Which is
Yeah,
amazing.
it was
to redo everything here.
$5 million.
$5 million. Several months to go come in.
Gilbert did a good job. He cleaned it up quick.
He was really excited to say that. He did a really good job.
It was an exciting opportunity. And then we have, I can't let the cameras in here, but we actually have a new hire orientation class going on, so I'm going to surprise you and let you say hi to some of our newest employees. So, you want to play? You want to learn? All right. So somebody makes a bet. We'll keep it simple.
Okay.
Bet $100, right?
Yep. Chris, take a picture of this. I want my girls to see.
So you take the card, take one out with your left, put it there with your right. The dealer gets a card, another card for them, and then the dealer has Jack Shown. So they've got 19. Jack Shown. You're probably not going to hit that, right?
No, I wouldn't
Yeah,
get
you're
it.
not going to hit that. So what do we got here? 18. Player wins.
Player wins.
Double their money. Hopefully you don't get any blackjacks and I got to do funny math. It's just that simple. Then you take the cards, sweep them, put them over there. You deal up again.
So hold it. You do I
Take it
deal
with
them
your
first?
left. Take it with your left hand. Put it in your right hand and flip it over face up here.
There you go.
Perfect. And give yourself a card face down.
Right. Boom.
Uh-oh. Give me a card.
Okay. Turn it up.
Yep, turn it over. And then give yourself one face down.
Okay.
So because you got an ace, now you got to get to use a little mirror. So you put the card in here and check and make sure if you don't have a 10. So if you look in the mirror, do you see anything?
No.
Okay, so that means you don't have a 10, so we can keep playing. Because you got an ace showing.
Oh, so you would just do like this, right?
Yep, so you can put it in there and then you can look and see. So if the dealer has blackjack, you don't keep playing, the dealer wins.
Okay.
So that's how they check and make sure that they don't have 21. So I've got
Tracy,
15.
you know that?
I'm going to take another card. I want.
So here, come up here, Tracy. Come up here. So what happens is, so I got an ace, right? I'm
Yep.
learning this. I'm telling you, I'm gonna be employed in 2 years. So when you have an ace there, to make sure you don't have a 10 because it's 21, there's a little mirror here. So you gotta look here, not under there.
You got to stand over and look down into
Oh, interesting.
it. Just to make sure I'm doing it right. You don't see anything there, is there?
No.
Okay, you definitely don't have 10.
Right.
Check and make sure I'm doing it right.
Right.
So but I want another card. I'm taking a hit.
You're taking a hit.
Yeah.
Okay. Left hand.
Left hand, put it in your right hand, flip it over.
Boom.
Now I got 16. I'm going to stay.
You're gonna stay.
So you got to turn your other card over.
Mine over.
Got 21, blackjack.
I'm the man.
You're the man. You see, first thing you always do,
Take the money. And where do I take the chips when I get them?
You put them right in here in the rack right in front
Oh,
of you.
so I can take, as I take their money back.
Yep, and then you take the card.
And then I take the cards.
Yep,
And I put them over here.
perfect.
And I said, next one.
There you go. All right, so one more? You done? All right, say it again. Yep.
Is this an exact replica of what will be on the floor?
Yeah, the felt will be different, but this is, oh, you give me
Oh,
twos.
man, you
You got bad luck.
all right.
All right, I want another card. That's better quality.
Yeah. Well, because there's that slot.
Another card, I only got 8. Come on.
Bad. Boom. Busted.
All right, I'm staying. 18.
So I look, now I have to turn mine over right
You
after
have to
this,
turn
right?
it over.
18.
18.
I win, right?
Push. It's a push. Nobody wins. I get to keep
Nobody
my
wins.
money.
So you get to keep your
I get
money.
to keep, oh, don't take my money this time. I get to keep it.
Glad you told me that.
So yeah, so that's what it's about. It's about a 6-week class. That's what they're. I think they're in week 5 now at this point, 4 or 5.
So they just basically played each other right now.
Yeah, so they just learned their techniques, and then after that,
Muscle memory.
yeah. And there's. I'll show you one more room that not everybody gets to see.
Of my 2
You
daughters.
know is
You now let them in.
Baccarat is
Vegas, they were like,
some money.
I enjoyed it too much.
Blackjack, they take your money.
Actually, blackjack from an odds standpoint, if you know how to play, the house advantage is pretty low. So on the left side, these are all former classrooms, and we have MGM staff sitting in this place, so in craps. So we'll be using all of these spaces to make sure that people are getting trained and have opportunities for all the dealer jobs. And
Now,
dealers,
the craps is when you throw the thing,
the
right?
dice, yep. I don't think we have any dice, but the craps were in the other room. But yeah, so it's an opportunity. Table games is our largest department, so there's about 700 to 750 dealers that we're going to hire. So we want to make sure that people are
Is
trained.
that the top of the, in terms of the employment on the floor, is that the top of it?
It depends kind of what your personal preference is and what you want to do. But it is a great opportunity and entry position. What I found is that people typically come into the casino, sometimes they will want to go into table games. It's people don't realize it's a tipped position, so you can actually make a pretty good living being a table games dealer.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't really, because we had a friend of ours who was in school with us, and she went, "What is this area, especially this is one of those areas where it is a federal retirement, this and that key, so
Are you
to
having
be
like
able to."
a number of people who have
She
social
looked at
media
our high
here
school,
and all the folks who are running? Tell me
Great.
about that.
Absolutely. You know, look, could I have, I'm graduated 3,600, no person seven. This is our first place.
Looked huge.
We hired executives, then we hired vice presidents, then we go to directors. And it turned into, trickle to us.
So you ended up,
Anybody else? So I was in gaming, I used to work at Sales Entertainment. Grad school, his friend worked at MGM. And we never met in Vegas, but I knew about this opportunity, so I called my friend, said he introduced me. He actually said, he was like, I'm too busy talking about what he wants. I said, I just want to talk about national office. He sent me your resume. He shot it to Laura Lee, who's the senior vice president of HR, and 2 weeks later I was in talking to Lorenzo in an interview. And then I flew out to Vegas and met with Anton and Michelle Latondo and everybody out there, and here I am. It worked out. It worked out. I'm happy to be here.
listen, you were in the right place.
Hey, I'm
You
not.
were definitely in the right
It's
place.
great. It's been working with this guy and Bill is a great opportunity. And MGM, the investment is great. Focus on the casino is what I'm really proud of. A lot of people talk the talk, but we're really
John. So when they decided to do the next casino, I mean, for us, I never supported gaming when I was in the legislature. It was obvious they were going to expand. And since we were providing the bulk of the money, we like to here, national. I mean, because you're going to do this, it's got to be an entertainment that's more than just cable being a slot machine. And you've got to have a name brand. That's why when they said to do with MGM, that's what's worked. Because it said to us, these people know how to do entertainment. Absolutely. You know, they're not going to do it. I'm not going to knock other ones.
Well, I was at Harris Fleet, so I was doing commercial just as kind of the weekend opening, and I know that organization really well. And actually, I initially wanted that there. I'm glad I didn't get it.
I'm glad you did.
Because then I went down to New Orleans and came up here. But yeah, it's a different feel to the excitement, the entertainment. You know, there's just, I mean, you know what we're doing, but it's, I mean, it's just, I'm so excited. I can't wait. Yeah,
Make sure. You don't have to tell Barry. Yeah, you got to come up to the office. You see, I still got I still got my lamp and everything else. Oh, yeah. From your original house. That's right. Here, a couple of stuff. But no,
you got the gold boots?
You know what? How about somebody took my gold boots and my brick? So I don't have my boots, I don't have my brick.
I got my boots somewhere. I got to find them. I got different packs at the store. So.
Yeah,
I used to keep them on my dresser. When I was in New Orleans, I just had them out on my dresser.
well, this is our 35th reunion for our line, and them dudes ain't changed a bit.
I know y'all get together exactly like it was.